said about this particular fight. The Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. I mean, I'm not particularly high on Daniel Zellhuber. I feel like he's really overrated, but but I feel like he has a really big reach advantage. To be specific, he has a 3.5-inch reach advantage, which I think is going to give him a really massive advantage in this particular fight. To be honest, um, Renier, the coin toss. I have a feeling Johnson chins him bad. But Zellhuber should win this fight. Yeah, I don't know why people think that, man. I mean, Johnson. I, I don't know, man. I feel like Zellhuber has like a massive reach advantage. Zellhuber is the finisher in this particular fight with a what do you call it? With a 67% finishing rate versus Michael Johnson's 50% finishing rate. So if anyone is going to finish a fight, it's probably going to be Zellhuber. Zellhuber has the volume. Zellhuber is horrible defensively. Okay, that is a little bit worrying. But Zellhuber, even with his volume, like the problem of um, damn it, his striking defense is terrible, man. The striking defense is terrible. It feels like he lands as much as he absorbs. So if he's going to throw 5 punches, 5 are probably going to land on his face. That's generally not a good thing. Uh, this is going to be very interesting to actually see how it plays out. Rene the coin tosser, Zalhuba just seems chinny. Yeah, he is, and I think it's because he's fighting in a weight class that he shouldn't be fighting in. I think he should move up. I think that's part of the reason why he seems chinny because I don't know he needs to build into the frame that he has in order to develop his chin. Um, Rene the coin tosser, he's tough but doesn't react well with big shots. Congratulations, Shoshat McGee and Rene the coin tosser. YouTube has forgiven you guys. YouTube, YouTube has forgiven you guys. Finally, for the first time ever, Rene the coin tosser, you have the number one crown, deservedly so. Shoshat McGee, you have the number two crown, deservedly so. Shout out to you guys. It's kind of it's kind of surprising that you guys are both being forgiven. That you guys are being forgiven for whatever reason you guys are able to get the crowns um, simultaneously. I don't know why, but it seems like both of you were in the same type of band. I apologize for digressing. Um, Mama, can you not let? Yeah. So let me finish breaking down this fight. I'm so happy for you guys because it was also breaking my heart that like these dudes actually support my stream, the whole entire channel. How do you not get crowns, guys? Anyway, back to the breakdown. Um, striking wise, I think Zelhuba should have the advantage here. Um, even though like he is very out there to get hit, like he absorbs a lot of strikes, like more than I like. But I think he's going to be younger. He's going to be faster. But I said the same thing about Texiera, and so look at what happened. So, MMA. I still can't believe this is a pay per view. Anyway, and this is on a main card. UFC doesn't respect us. They just look at us as cokeheads, like we just need a fix, and we'll watch anything as long as there's a good main event. We'll accept anything. And even the main event is not that great. Anyway, um, I think Zellhuber should actually outclass Johnson on the feet. I'm just worried about his striking defense. I think Johnson could find a way to land something that could cause problems for Zellhuber. But I feel like Johnson should be a little bit slower because of the age. I think Johnson should be a little bit hittable. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. But yeah, on the feed it's gonna get tricky. I think Zellhuber is going to have the advantage because of the reach, 3 inch reach at 3.5 inch reach advantage. The volume, the technicals. I think both of them are pretty decent technically, but obviously Michael Johnson is a little bit better. Just that because of the age, I feel like he's going to be slow. He's going to be a little bit slower. The skill level will not be on the same level as he used to be. Um, he still looks good, but like in his previous fights, for me, it's like Alexander Volkanovski. Like I picked him, but I knew that he would be a little bit slower, and against someone like, for example, Movsar Evloev, he will probably lose that fight. I don't know who he's fighting next. There are obviously favorable matches. Like if they put him against Yair Rodriguez, I could see Volkanovski just out wrestling him. So there are certain things about certain fighters. Michael Johnson still is pretty decent, but we can't like Father Time is undefeated. Like it's completely undefeated, and I feel like that's going to be the deciding factor in this particular fight. Grappling wise, El Huba has good takedown defense. I don't see this fight going to the ground, so I could see this fight playing out on the feed. In all honesty, both of them are not particularly great at finishing fights, or at the very least, based on their finishing percentages. Johnson has a 50% finishing rate. Zellhuber has a 63 or 67% finishing rate, not too high. So it's highly likely that this is going to be a decision. You know what? I agree with my subscribers. A lot of these fights are going to actually be decisions. To be honest, um, okay, maybe Holland might be able to finish. Co-main event decision, main event decision. Then Ige Patricio Pitbull probably a decision as well. This one a decision. Vinicius, I mean, if Kyla Phillips comes in with better cardio, it might go to a decision, but I think maybe there's going to be a finish here. Vittori, decision. Prado, probably a decision. Ateba fight, yeah, that's probably the one that's going to be a finish. Anyway, let me not digress. So, in all honesty, I think that Zalhuba should win this fight, but we saw what Derek Lewis did to a younger fighter. So, I mean, I don't know at this point. But Zalhuba should actually win, just that his defense is so horrible, it's hard to be confident in him. So, let's stay away from this fight. But my subscribers and I are going with Daniel Zalhuba. Um, I think it's going to be a decision. Um, and in the other coin toss, it just makes me happy to see the number one crown next to your name, my guy. Zellhuber seems chinny. I agree. He's tough, but doesn't react well with big shots. Yeah, Shoshat McGee. If Johnson does his underdog God mode, we are cooked. Shoshat McGee. Daniel has a good shin, but a terrible head movement and bad at keeping range for his size. I agree. Drizzy Gold. Drizzy Gold is number three. Shout out, man. The Dustin beats Max. LOL. Hard to pick though, but Max was touching Gutierrez on embedded. um, was touching guitars. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that properly. Rene the coin tosser. Zalhuba reminds me of Maheshate, or however you say that Chinese dude's name. I understood you. Drizzy Gold. You zesty on the crowns, bro. What do you mean, dog? I'm just happy, man. Like, I'm really happy. I'm sure Sean McGee, Drizzy may mad he didn't get a crown. I mean, he does have it. It's number three. I'm Drizzy Gold. I be at number one soon. Wow, Sean McGee. Um, you're right. The huge hate me. You up now? You're still number one, short man. I'm Drizzy Gold. Um, good card this weekend. Good fights. No, no, I disagree. This should be a fight night at best. On the other coin toss, I feel bad for anyone who's going to be paying $80 for this. I'm glad I live in South Africa. Oh, I'm glad I live in South Africa. The price for live pay per views, it's once a month and we get everything. Like you name it, WWE, UFC, soccer. I don't watch soccer, but boxing. Like even the Crawford versus whoever he's fighting. Like I hate boxing. Whoever he's fighting, it's gonna be free in South Africa. So I just feel bad for anyone who's going to be paying $80 for this, specifically for this, man. Ah, thank you, South Africa. Anyway, the coin tosser. I think Vittori versus Allen should be on the main card. I agree, especially because both of them are ranked. But it's probably going to be a decision, so probably maybe that's why the UFC put it in the prelims. I'm Drizzy Gold. I go Marvin for the W. Another close fight. Come on, man. Marvin is not gonna win that fight. Rene the coin tosser. I think Allen, but I'm not confident at all. I mean, Vittori has not performed particularly well in his last couple of fights, so I don't have any confidence in him. Um, Rene the coin tosser. You're number two now. Shoshan McGee has taken the number one spot. Shout out, man. You guys deserve it, man. Um, Vittori is a decent grappler too, and he's a big tank. Okay. Shoshan McGee, I'm Ellen, but he is so dumb. You never know. I agree, man. Guys, why are you breaking down a fight that I'm not even talking about? The coin toss I just made on the feed. But I think he should be a little bit better than Vittori, man. Like, how do you lose to Vittori at this point? Drizzy Gold, yeah. I will go final picks later on this week. A lot of 50-50 fights. Max and Ige or Dustin and Pitbull. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. This card is honestly very, very, very insane. Um, Shoshat McGee, if he keeps Allen on the feed, he could get a decision. Come on, you really think Vittori could beat? What? This is kind of crazy. Why are we talking about a fight that we're even breaking down? But do you really think that Vittori can beat Allen on the feed? Shoshat McGee, I don't think so, man. I feel like Allen is going to be better. Shoshat McGee, Allen guesses and will lose the third. Okay, that's a good point. I didn't actually consider that. The coin tosser. Prado has all finished wins. Okay, I'll have to do my research when I break that fight down. The coin tosser. Also, Nicole got grounded and bitched in his last fight. Prado should ground and pound or sub him. Okay, I could see that. Shoshat McGee. Prado is good. Just needs to fight at 155. Okay. I hear you. Renee the coin tosser, yeah. 170 years are too big for Prado. Yeah, I agree, but it might be the situation of Calvin Gastelum. Who knows? No. Balo sucks and makes Nikolai look good. Shot Mickey. I still pick Prado. Yeah, I'm going with Prado as well. Drizzy Gold. Alligator. LOL. Shot Mickey. Nikolai. A first round or bust guy. Yeah, I agree. Rene the coin tosser. I was so mad at Nikolai in his last fight. Me too. Me too. But it's Barlow's fault though. Rene the coin tosser. He literally got bitched. Rene the coin tosser then decided to slap Vanderford after the fight. I mean, why do you want to fight after the fight? It's kind of crazy, man. Shoshot McGee. Right, I thought he got cut for that. Don't do that, Nana. But I want to sit down. Okay, sit here. Yeah, it's fine. Don't touch anything. Um, Rene the coin tosser. I never pay. I just use illegal link. Russian link, brother. I'm not gonna comment on that. Elijah Youngblood, what fight are we talking about? I mean, we're supposed to be talking about Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber, but I'm done breaking that down. Like, I'm replying to comments, and they are busy breaking down a different fight. Elijah Youngblood just came in and took the number 3 crown. Boo, 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 boo. The other coin tosser. My pick here is Zellhuber by sub. Wow, sub. That's interesting. Rene the coin tosser, I think he drops Michael Johnson and gets him with an anaconda or dust choke. Okay, I could see that. Shoshat McGee, I got him by KO. Okay. Big long arms, yeah. I think that's going to be a massive advantage, especially against a slower Michael Johnson, who's also very hittable. Shoshat McGee, make when Mike drops, he don't move. Is he dead? Baba can't see. You can't see now. I'm streaming. You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi. Yeah. Hi. That's my niece. Um, is guys, I'm going to go to the last fight. Hello. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you for joining me. I'm so flipping happy to see Shoshat McGee, number 1 crown. Rene the coin tosser, number 2. Elijah Youngblood, number 3. Drizzy Goat, number 4. Shout out, man. I'm so happy for number 1 and number 2. Shoshat McGee and Rene the coin tosser. I was so mad that you were not getting that. I mean, I wasn't mad that other people were getting. Just that, like, the both of you are probably the biggest supporters of the channel. So, I'm glad to see that YouTube has forgiven you guys. Let's go to the last fight. I love and appreciate all of you. Deuces.